There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak. Audiobook. Book summary in English. To create a detailed and engaging 1,200-word summary of There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak, here is a comprehensive breakdown of the book. In the confluence of history, myth, and modernity, Elif Shafak's There Are Rivers in the Sky emerges as a profound meditation on the timeless essence of water and the power of storytelling. **** The novel weaves together the lives of three protagonists across vastly different eras, united by the threads of human resilience, the cyclical nature of history, and the universal language of narrative. Shafak, known for her evocative prose and deeply humanistic themes, invites readers into a world where rivers carry not just water, but the essence of memory and identity. The Library of Nineveh, A Beginning in Antiquity. The story opens in the ancient Assyrian city of Nineveh, circa 630 BCE, where King Ashurbanipal reigns over a flourishing empire. A scholar and a warrior, Ashurbanipal is obsessed with knowledge. His magnificent library, filled with clay tablets and rare texts, symbolizes humanity's first attempts to preserve collective memory. Among his treasured possessions is the Epic of Gilgamesh, the earliest known literary work. The narrative paints a vivid picture of Nineveh's grandeur, but beneath its splendor lies tension. The library stands as a testament to Ashurbanipal's pursuit of immortality through knowledge, yet it also highlights the fragility of human achievements. The king's fear of impermanence, of both his empire and his legacy, sets the tone for the novel's exploration of what it means to be remembered. Through Ashurbanipal's lens, Shafak underscores a central question: can stories truly outlast the empires and civilizations that birthed them? The king's determination to preserve the Epic of Gilgamesh becomes an allegory for humanity's ongoing quest to understand itself through the echoes of the past. Arthur Smith, Victorian London and the Quest for Discovery. The novel leaps forward to 19th-century London, introducing Arthur Smith, a child born into the grimy slums along the Thames. Arthur's early life is marked by hardship. His father, an abusive alcoholic, and his mother, plagued by mental illness, provide little solace. However, Arthur's eidetic memory, a rare ability to recall details with astonishing precision, sets him apart. It is his salvation, a gift that allows him to transcend his dire circumstances. Arthur's life takes a transformative turn when he secures an apprenticeship at a prominent publishing house. There, he encounters translations of ancient Mesopotamian texts, including fragments of the Epic of Gilgamesh. The story resonates deeply with him, sparking a fascination with the lands of the Tigris and Euphrates. Arthur dreams of uncovering the lost cuneiform tablets that might complete the epic, seeing in them a chance to make his mark on history. Shafak's portrayal of Victorian London is as vibrant as it is grim, capturing the era's contrasts between intellectual fervor and industrial squalor. Arthur's journey from the Thames to the Ottoman Empire, where his quest unfolds, mirrors the river's flow, unpredictable, determined, and deeply tied to the forces of history. Naren, the Yazidi girls fight against silence. In 2014, in a small Yazidi village on the banks of the Tigris River, a young girl named Naren faces an uncertain future. Diagnosed with a rare disorder that will render her deaf within months, Naren finds solace in the stories her grandmother tells. Her grandmother, a revered storyteller, weaves tales of the river's spirit and the ancestors who once thrived along its banks. For Naren, these stories are lifelines, connecting her to a heritage that feels both fragile and enduring. When ISIS threatens their village, the family's world is upended. The journey to safety becomes a perilous odyssey, but Naren's grandmother insists on taking her to the sacred waters of a temple in Iraq for a final blessing. Along the way, the tales of the river take on new meaning. They are no longer just stories but acts of defiance against the forces of erasure and violence. Shafak's depiction of Naren's story is harrowing and tender, highlighting the resilience of cultural memory in the face of annihilation. The river, once a source of life, becomes a backdrop for displacement and survival, reminding readers of water's dual nature as a giver and taker. #Zalika, a modern reckoning. In 2018, we meet Zalika, a hydrologist living in London. Haunted by her parents' deaths in a devastating flood along the Tigris years earlier, Zalika struggles to find purpose. Her work revolves around studying rivers, yet she feels disconnected from the very element she studies. Seeking solace, she moves onto a houseboat on the Thames, where the water's proximity becomes both a comfort and a constant reminder of her loss. Zalika's story intertwines with her rediscovery of a book about her homeland. The book, detailing the ancient history of Mesopotamia, rekindles her connection to her roots. As she delves deeper, Zalika begins to confront her grief and guilt, realizing that her parents' memories are as enduring as the rivers that shaped their lives. Shafak's portrayal of Zalika captures the struggles of modern displacement and the longing for a sense of belonging. Through her character, the novel explores themes of environmental degradation and the deep scars left by colonialism and conflict. The Thames and the Tigris become mirrors of each other, rivers that carry stories of destruction and hope in equal measure. ###Themes of water and storytelling. Throughout the novel, water serves as both a literal and metaphorical force. Rivers are lifelines, connecting civilizations across time, but they are also carriers of destruction. The Tigris and Thames, central to the characters' lives, symbolize the continuity of history and the impermanence of human existence. Storytelling is the other unifying thread. From the Epic of Gilgamesh to Naren's grandmother's tales, narratives become vessels of memory. Shafak suggests that stories, like rivers, flow endlessly, shaping and reshaping the landscapes they touch. They are the means by which humans seek immortality, even as the world around them changes. ### The interconnectedness of time and space. What sets There Are Rivers in the Sky apart is Shafak's ability to weave seemingly disparate timelines into a cohesive whole. The characters, though separated by centuries, share a deep connection through their struggles with memory, identity, and loss. The Epic of Gilgamesh serves as a bridge between them, illustrating how stories transcend time, carrying the essence of humanity across generations. Shafak's narrative style is immersive and lyrical, drawing readers into each character's world while maintaining a broader focus on the themes that bind them. The novel is as much a historical exploration as it is a deeply personal tale of survival and resilience. Conclusion. There Are Rivers in the Sky is a sweeping and poignant novel that captures the essence of human existence. Through the lives of Ashurbanipal, Arthur, Naren, and Zalika, Elif Shafak explores the enduring power of stories and the indelible mark of history on our lives. The novel's rich tapestry of themes, cultural displacement, environmental degradation, and the eternal quest for meaning, resonates deeply, offering readers a profound reflection on the currents that shape our world. Shafak's prose is both evocative and deeply human, drawing readers into a journey that spans centuries and continents. By the time the final page is turned, There Are Rivers in the Sky leaves an indelible mark, much like the rivers it so beautifully celebrates. For those who seek a story that is both timeless and timely, this novel is an unforgettable journey. This detailed summary captures the essence of Shafak's work while offering a comprehensive exploration of its characters, themes, and narrative arcs.